SkullsandBones.com. I'm Metal Mark, here with the Black Dahlia Murder, backstage while Killswitch is on at the Mayhem Fest. How's this tour been for you guys so far, man?
Amazing. So many good bands, bands we've all toured with before. It's like the friendliest vibe, Slayer's on the tour. I grew up listening to Slayer, so that's kind of like a dream come true in itself. Easily could be one of the most fun tours ever. So everybody should be on it.
I gotta say, Majesty, the DVD is the funniest shit I've ever watched in my entire life. Do you have like a favorite clip from the DVD?
I'm quite fond of the dancing part. Yeah. I just think it's a lot of fun. We all like to dance. It's bad. We dance bad. But that's fine. Confidence in your moves. Confidence sells it all, man. If you have confidence, you could be the worst dancer and everybody will love it.
Yeah. Is there any scene that they left out of the DVD that you were like, fuck, why didn't they put it in?
You know what? I think there was. Yeah, I had some more like skateboarding, goofing off footage that could have possibly been put in there. I think sometimes I specifically was roaming around, like doing stuff like not near the camera. So there were a lot of times when I was like, man, what was I doing when they were filming this? I should have probably been there, I would have loved to have him in it because he came after all the footage and everything was done and being edited. He joined in the end of December. So it'd have been cool to have him on it, but it kind of recaps everything that was going on since Nocturnal came out. So
the new album, Death Alert, it's coming out September, right?
September 15th.
September 15th on Metal Blade. Now, what can people expect? I heard it's more professional, I guess you would say. Production might be better.
Well, we definitely took a different approach. We wanted the album to have a more of a real feel to it, like it seems like, and I just said the same thing 5 minutes ago to someone else. It seems like the industry standard nowadays, records are very polished, and they end up sounding very processed and fake. Like you can do anything in the studio. You can fake an entire record, and nobody would ever know. We want it to sound very real. We want kids to be able to, be like, what, this is what the band sounds like live. I know this sound. Very gritty and raw. So we did the drums very natural. We didn't want to quantize or sound replace anything. We wanted it just to be very real. And we're all super excited with the way it sounds. And so that was one big thing, that we're really proud of. Two, we have a new guitar player, Ryan Knight, and we're very excited to show the world what this guy can do. Like, not that they don't know from his previous bands, but he raised the bar for us in a lot of ways and took us to another level that we really wanted to get to. And he was an active part of the songwriting, which is definitely new and different for Black Dahlia, because it's usually been all the weight on the shoulders of one guy in particular. So there's a little more flavor, which I think kids are really going to dig, because it's still us, but it's going to have obviously things have progressed. Like it's going to be a little more brutal, maybe a little faster, a little busier. The guitar works better. The vocals are insane. The lyrics are intense. Like, we're all really stoked. We feel like we've tried to push it forward, just like we did with Nocturnal. We just wanted to bump it up another level. So I think they'll be pleasantly surprised.
Well, from all the debauchery on the DVD, I gotta hear, what's one of the funniest things that have happened on this tour so far? What's one of the crazy nights or?
Well, maybe I should answer.
You should answer this.
Well, I don't know. There's been some moments. The other night I was so drunk that we had this like Jaeger slide thing. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like this piece of ice that has like an indentation in it, and someone can get at the top and pour Jaeger down it, and somebody gets to the bottom and it goes in your mouth. I got like really wasted, and they decided to play a joke on me, and they poured like a whole cup of it down the slide, and like I was only managed, to drink maybe like a shot of it. The rest like got in my face, my eyes were burning, and normally it would suck, but I was wasted, so that stuff like that happens. I don't know, nothing too crazy, no one's gotten hurt, thankfully, so.
The typical stuff. Nothing super exciting has happened yet. We still have a couple weeks left, I'm sure something ridiculous. Just the other night was the first of the snatching of golf carts, which is infamous on summer festival tours. It was the first I'd seen this year. One of my guys was involved. People definitely fell off of it while it was moving. Nobody really got hurt, thankfully. We definitely had footage of Ryan the other night, wasted in the back of the bus, and we were listening. We were having this like early 90s like radio rock jam out, in which eventually Rage Against the Machine was put on, and we have some good footage of him headbanging and air guitaring, and it's the shit. Raging, just total raging. There's been a few after show parties on the tour. A lot of bands are switching up, you know, doing like surprise like after show parties for the other bands, you know, mainly, or other people on the tour. And I have seen some funny stuff, some dancing, some people getting, you know, pretty hammered. I've seen a couple keg stands. Well, you know, only a few are brave. Yeah, the Jaeger ice slide. I definitely saw Dave Lombardo from Slayer raging, and that was awesome. I grew up, you know, being the biggest fan of that guy, so seeing him rage is cool, man. If I drank, I'd have raged with him.
Hell yeah. Well, do you have any last words to the Black Dahlia fans out there?
Thank you for being so awesome. I mean, we can't be here if it wasn't for you. You know, like, I know you guys thank us for writing what we write, but we love it, and we thank you for listening to it and coming to see us and, you know, being awesome and supportive. And September 15th, Deflorate. Be on the lookout.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Metal Mark with Black Dahlia at skullsandbones.com.